Lumos.
Hello everyone. Today we're playing some Hogwarts Legacy. I hope you're all having a great day. Let's see if we can get out of here. Oh, wait. I have a feeling there is loot nearby. This is the circle. If I remember correctly, it was towards the left or the right of that doorway. That there should be some loot. Okay, not the left. Let's try the right.
Revelio. Lumos.
Let's get back towards the circle.
Revelio.
Again. I knew it.
Lumos.
I had a feeling that would work. That being said, let's figure this out. But I need to do something real quick, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back.
Revelio.
Nothing interesting here, really? It's a little disappointing. It's a little disappointing. The liquid textures, though. I like that. Why red? Why? Why Avada Kedavra? Do you want me to use the spell? Like, I can. Potentially. I don't know if that spell's in the game or not.
Revelio.
Ah, loot. How I loved it. What the? Hello? Okay. Can I go? Yeah, I can apparently go back. Cool. So if I had missed anything, I can at least go back to that section. For the moment.
Revelio.
No more loot in here? Cool. Onward!
Hello? Are you there?
Professor
No,
Fig.
nobody's home.
Yes. Godric's heart, I'm glad you're all right. I'm somehow back in the entry room to the vault.
I don't see a way to open the door.
There must be something. I'll keep looking over here.
Cool.
Revelio.
Hopefully we'll get to actually make it to Hogwarts before all of this, you know, drives the episode to the end.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I
Definitely
found
not the
this
kitchen.
floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Ah, cool.
I wonder...
Can it take some of mine? I don't like them, and they're cluttering up my head. Actually, if we had something like that in real life,
Follow my lead.
just imagine. You need an important memory to always be accessible, put it in there. You You want a memory to not be in your head at all times? Put it in there. It would be so useful for so many applications. From helping with dementia and other such things to even like therapy.
All is in
That'd be
place.
great.
The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain. Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Ah, you see, responsibility
We've done all
is
that we
not
can.
my strong suit. I just like being a little goblin, you know? Collect shiny things,
That's what you're seeing.
make goofy jokes.
The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an
I
ancient
don't know,
magic, to be
can you?
precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
No, Y is Y, U is U,
Did a moment ago.
and O is O, A is
Someone's
A.
coming.
Don't get your vowels mixed up.
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right. Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning
not
to think
something to
no
be
one
happy
was ever
about.
going to visit
Cool shoulder
Rackles.
blades.
And why are you
Or
here?
pauldrons, as the correct
No
term.
need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
No, I stole this loot, fair and square. I'm keeping it.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
Does he look like he cares?
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young
Curious how
friend
his
here
eyebrows got
will be
so
more
long.
helpful.
Bro used the force. Good grief. One bolt. That's going to have to wait. Hold on! Hold on! Well, you've missed out on some details. Thanks to someone not knowing how to wait before trying to open a door.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so
annoying
powerful
living
a
with
goblin.
people.
He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
I swear I need
Where
a darn do
are
not
we?
disturb sign for my door.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
That has annoyed me. That really has annoyed me now. Well, that's the start of the game, out of the way. Hopefully here soon we can actually get through all the tutorial stuff, because that's getting old and annoying. I just cannot handle the constant, oh, do this. You get like 10 seconds to acclimate to it before they start speaking about something else. It gets really old. Yeah, that's why I usually just would rather avoid tutorials. Some games know how to do them, some don't. But this one really shoves it in your face, and I really don't care for that style. I would much rather like some kind of pop-up on the screen that's not going to interfere with what you're doing, rather than constant dialogue.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening
Where did the
between
rock
you
ran to?
and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Well, we've got maybe 20-something more minutes. Well, not quite 20, but about 10, 15. Yeah, we'll go about 15 more minutes. I can at least get the common rooms
Phineas,
shown.
Nigellus, Black.
Oh,
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
well, you wouldn't have to worry about that if you actually
If
had.
you're lucky,
enough
we
patience
might
to
still
wait
be
for
able
an
to get you
explanation.
sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
How wonderful. How wonderful. Pleasant attitude to deal with. That food looks good. So many sweets. My weakness.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well.
More of a hands-on learner.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
I would put googly eyes
Perhaps
on
you
this one,
belong in
yes.
Slytherin.
And probably get kicked out of the school. But why? Hold on. Now, this has got me confused because I did play some of this before. I linked my account to the Harry Potter fan club where you can take tests to determine which house you're in, your wand, and all of that. So, I'm assuming this is carrying over because I'm still using the same account. Otherwise, it would have been much more in-depth, I assume. Either way, I'll just go ahead and accept that.
You belong in Slytherin!
Now, do note that if you link the Fan Club account to your game account, then it can determine a lot more than just which house you end up in the game.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
He's not a patient.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying,
He's a little
I'm
snappy.
Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
I kind of want a tux similar to that. That looks nice. The color combos, just pleasant. The pattern
It's quite
itself is pretty
uncommon
good
for a
too.
student to begin as a fifth year. It may be
Although
a bit
the
of a challenge,
angled shoulders are
but one I'm sure
bothering
you're
me.
up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Now here's
Very
the
well.
thing. Each common room is different in the game, and
Aspiration.
it's actually okay. Each one has its own
Well
password and location
Now,
on the map.
go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Meaning
Thank you, Professor
that
Weasley.
You're welcome.
If you were to choose,
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
if you were to choose Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Gryffindor, you would be in a completely different location most of the time. For example, let's get all this out of the way and you'll see.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
Yeah, you can easily just go to... Hold on.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Introductions, I don't care. Whatever.
New fifth year. Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Oh wow, talk about me as if I'm not here. Got it.
Well, I suppose... No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not
Yeah,
everyone
Slytherin
has a
at the
ministry
last
escort
moment.
to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Yeah, that peril just, dragged on.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but Not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
There's one thing that I don't like about this game, and that is that you have access only to 4 spells at one given time. You have to set your list piece by piece. There's no way to, like, your combat spells and environmentally interactive spells are all wired to your right trigger, and you have no way of swapping between like multiple settings or anything to actually give you an advantage.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
In combat, meaning you have to pick the most advantageous ones for the scenario beforehand, which is sometimes impossible when you're exploring.
If you do that,
yes,
you'll
I
lose.
hear you.
Trust me.
Please, silence. What I was trying to say is the spells for like Revelio, which is always
Revelio.
You're left on the D-pad. There's some that have nothing to do with combat or world involvement that are assigned to the D-pad, but you can't change those for some reason. What I was talking about before.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Broken record much. What I was talking about before with the common rooms in the game is this one is located under the water. Meaning you get to see fish out the windows for some reason. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be a beautiful idea for like a real house, but
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well,
name.
you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
That's sad.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Is it just me, or does it not look like he's actually looking at me while talking?
Thank you, Ominous.
Like he's staring
Very
off
nice
the
to meet you.
distance.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
It does. He also has something with his
I wouldn't do
pupils
that if
make
I
it
were
look like
you.
he's blind. Okay then. Cool. Wait, did I do that with the
If you
wand?
do that, you'll lose. Trust
Cool.
me.
Alright.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Honestly, I really don't know if they allow you to fly in this game because...
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Some people just don't have the intelligence for chess. It's that easy. As well as some people just don't have the patience. If I had the time, I probably could do pretty well, but I do not have that patience. Intelligence, potentially. Patience, no way.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor
No,
Weasley's waiting
totally
for you
not.
just by the stairs.
Why do you look like a young female version of Snape? It's not just me, right? Look, it seems like that was the design choice they were going for. There should be, and hear me out, should be... Hello.
Revelio.
I really want to open that eventually.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
Maybe I'm not.
Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of
Unless you
your
have a time
unique
turner.
situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your
Really
classmates
wish I could
and
do
not
stuff
fall
like that.
behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Cool.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Nice, nice.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
But we all know I probably won't be wise.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
First things first, let's...
This way.
Can we... No, I can't
certainly
activate.
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio.
What am I... Okay, I have to follow that closely.
The guide will give
really.
you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
I heard something.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide...
I love how it covers a bunch of mythology. Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. Okay, fine, I'll click it. Good grief. I get it. Can you... Thank you.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I hope that loud vehicle did not come across in the recording. It probably did, though. Obnoxious neighbors. They're everywhere. No matter what I do. It's rather annoying.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. I know. Yes, I'm aware. I'm hoping to be able to at least get these out of the way so I can actually explore the game a little bit more. But the tutorials will probably last for at least about 1, maybe 2 more episodes. Who knows? I'm hoping it won't be too much longer. I will at some point have to do some of the basic things like learning new spells and such. But really, the whole fun part of the game is exploring.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle.
Yes, I'm aware I can get almost anywhere by doing that. It's fine, I get it. That being said, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and have a wonderful day. Until next time, everyone.